Notice I have a 2 here, and it applies to him and him. And notice that this splits apart. You should do the splits apart first. That's a solid. I'm putting a square on it, so I'm not tempted to split it, and that splits. So remember, again, there was a 3 right in there. I don't want to hide that 3. So I need a total of 6 Na pluses. I'm going to wait to write the phases in a minute. And I need a total of 2 PO4 minus 3s, or 3 minuses. I need a total of 3 Ca plus 2s. And don't forget that the 3 applies to the chlorines. So I have 6 chlorine minuses. Making, keep that one thing together. And then the 6 applies to both of those. 6 Na plus 6 Cl minus. All right, I got all those in, so now I'm going to go through and put a little teeny tiny AQ after the ones that it matters with the little parentheses. Put it over here. So see, you can do it afterwards. And this guy's a solid. So now I'm going to cancel out the things that are the same. And I also am double checking as I do this that my coefficients were the same and I didn't make a mistake when I was doing this. And my chlorines are the same. So I'm left with this section in the middle. So I'm left with this. So I'm going to actually put it down here, but this is my net. And I'm left with this. Probably want to take out that extra little plus sign there. There we go. And the spectators are the ones I canceled out. So Na plus and Cl minus. Notice you don't have to put I didn't take them out. You don't have to put how many there are. They'll only ask like what are the spectators. I haven't ever seen them ask for how many there are per reaction. So that splits there. AQ, that splits there. That splits there. And that splits there. Notice these are all ionics. That's one thing I haven't overly emphasized, but I'm noticing all of these are ionics. We're not dealing with any acids or bases yet. 2K plus. I don't know if you can see what is about to happen, but it's always good practice to go ahead and write all this in anyways. Na plus, Br minus goes to K plus Br minus plus 2 Na plus SO4 2 minus. I'm going to put the AQs by all of them. You're probably seeing that it does. There you go. It all cancels. Yes. Who are the spectators? Everyone's the spectator. So you're going to say no reaction. There's no net ionic equation. The spectators are K, Br, Na, SO4. Make sure you're writing them as their ionic forms, though. Spectators are just like anyone, like who are watching the sport, spectator ions. They're not involved. They're just watching the reaction. This is what you would get on the test. You'd get a little hint afterwards, like right in here there's a hint telling you that although, like they're telling you which of the acids are going to break apart. Or it'll say that something is weak and it won't break apart. So right here it says H2SO4 is strong, that'll break apart. So I'm going to draw a line. The SROH says that's strong, so I need to break a line. This one stays stuck together. And then this guy is ionic. Notice it doesn't have an H in it, so we can totally trust that the AQ also means that it splits apart. So acids and bases are weird because the AQ might not mean that it splits apart, or it might split apart because all acids have the AQ ending after it, the AQ phase. So you're going to have to rely on other information, and we're telling you right now, we're going to be telling you on the test also, which acids or bases you get. If it breaks apart, then we're going to be telling you. So here's your complete ionic, 2H plus SO4 2 minus plus SR plus 2 plus OH minus, and there's 2 of those. Goes to 2H2O plus SR 2 plus SO4 2 minus. Get all those phases in. You should have parentheses. Sometimes they get lazy. You can tell I'm getting tired of writing all those AQs and everything in. So now we're going to cancel stuff out. SO4 cancels with SO4. Yep, I got the same number in front. I didn't drop anything. And then SR cancels with SR. So those are my two spectators. And then here's my ions. 2H plus AQ plus, I'm sorry, there we go, 2 OH minus AQ turns into 2 waters. And you remember what I was saying about them all being 2's in front? Now change them so that you get the lowest multiple. That's the answer right there. All right, we got another one. Sorry, I can't just go through and do this because I've got an H on here. This guy's kind of a funny acid. His H is at the end, but it says over here that it's weak and it stays together. So this stays together. And I also should have put in that NaOH is strong. You can also see this on the chart, and it's apart. Yours will say that. So that one will break apart. Water's a liquid, it stays stuck together. And this is not an acid, this is an ionic again. That's an ionic salt, and so he splits right there. So we have put all my phases in. Who are the spectators? All right. Looks like just Na is our spectator this time. So we've got CH3, COOH plus OH minus. AQ gives us H2O liquid plus CH3COO minus. And that's right. Now on this one, on yours should say this information that HCl is apart, it's strong. So I'm splitting him here. And if you look on the chart, this is ionic. So again, when it says ionic, if it says AQ, if it's ionic compound, it splits apart. The only funny ones are with the H's or the OH's. This stays together. This stays together. By the way, these are covalent things. Covalent things don't like water. They stay stuck together. And then NaCl, that breaks apart. So this gives me 2H plus 2Cl minus plus 2Na plus CO3 2 minus goes to H2O gas plus CO2 gas plus 2Na plus 2Cl minus. So now the ones we got canceling are our Cls, our Nas. So those are our spectators. And then we have 2H plus AQ plus CO3 2 minus AQ goes to H2O gas plus CO2 gas. That's our net ionic. And thank goodness this is our very last one. And this one also would say that HCl and NaOH are strong and that they split apart. So split, split. This stays stuck together, split. H plus Cl minus plus Na plus OH minus goes to H2O liquid plus Na plus Cl minus. AQ, Cl and Cl cancels. And Na, it's Na plus and Cl minus. So we have H plus AQ plus OH AQ goes to H2O liquid. In case you start getting a lot of theory questions, here's a few little Newton comments. So just, there you go, there's some Newton comments. And I just wanted to add that this next page is basically a practice for everything up to this point. I'll have the answer posted within the filled in marked up answer notes online. I'm not going to go through this one in detail, but I just wanted to note that at this point, you know how to write products, you know how to balance the equations, and you know how to tell if something is ionic, if it's aqueous or solid. You can split it apart and you can make the complete and the net ionic. You don't have to do this page. You might kind of look through the answers of it just to make sure you're clear on it. Notice you can even do it with word problems also. So look online for the answers to this page if you just want to do another review to make sure you feel really confident with it.